It's a great day here in Vancouver. It's sunny. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to do much. I've been so busy, other tasks, cleaning up my videos from the first day. I think I got the hang of iMovie now. Did a bit of listening while cleaning up the kitchen after breakfast. Read a bit getting out of bed. But now I'm going to sit down and do some heavy linking. Day 2 of the 90-day challenge.
Hi there. I started day 2 with a fair amount of enthusiasm. I'm not going to do a long kaleidoscope every day. I'm going to try to have some comments every day. Still took me a while to get the hang of the new iMovie. Alex in our office walked me through it. There's always a lot of preparation here. One of the things I also spent a good half hour at today is learning how to type in the Korean alphabet, and that takes a while. My Mac has a Korean keyboard, but obviously I can only click one letter at a time. I have to learn how these words are formed. But I think it's going to really help me if I can put that effort into actually forming words in Korean. It's going to help me in my reading, because reading is a big part of my learning. And I have some books, I don't have them necessarily handy here, some wonderful material from Korean broadcasting, wonderful quality of narration. And in order to get them into Link, I'm going to have to type them in myself. I'm not going to type it all in, but I'm going to choose items that I like listening to, that I have trouble understanding, that I hardly understand at all now. I'm going to type them in, look up all the words on Link, review those words and phrases, and then make that sort of a part of my gradual getting used to the language. The fun in any language is when you get to the point where you understand it well enough that you can really listen to things that are interesting, and you start to get into the culture. You have a sense of what's going on in that country in terms of current events. You have an understanding of their history and stuff like that. I want to get there as soon as I can. Now, some of the things I have to do to get there include learning how to, I believe that's going to be my strategy, learning how to type so I can type it in. I'm also going to learn how to write longhand. So these are some of the investments that I have to make in order to get to the kinds of things that are enjoyable. So it does raise the question, why do we do it? You know, and I was watching, my wife was watching some golf, and I was watching it, and they were interviewing Clinton, former President Clinton, who had, I think, some operation, I'm not sure what exactly, and he was talking about how it's so important that we take responsibility for our own health, because then, you know, we're going to reap the benefits, we're going to live longer, we're going to live healthier, and so forth and so on. And it's the same with language learning. It's so enjoyable to be able to participate in other cultures. We have to take the responsibility to do that. That's why we do it. That's why the 3 months, if that can kind of stir people up, get them catapulted to a level where they can really enjoy the language, then the sort of language learning just becomes an enjoyable exploration. You no longer feel as if you're working. But the initial period, this 3 months, you know, it is an effort. It requires discipline. I think I got maybe 3.5 or so, 4 hours in today, one way or another, if I include all the little bits and pieces while washing dishes, driving the car, cleaning the garage, as well as dedicated reading and learning how to type and Korean and so forth. So, no fancy kaleidoscope today. I am going to be doing some of these, what people call level up. I had to use old Moses's terminology. I'm going to be doing some of those, and I'm also going to be telling you what I consider to be our useful things to do, call them tips or so forth, as we go. But I'm going to try to have a video every day. It may not be every day, but I'm going to try. And I'm also going to have a daily entry on my diary blog. That's it for today, end of day 2.